I was just thinking about taking some of these old x-rays of me, my sinuses. They look like they're from 2005 when I was, let me think, 50 something, early 50s. And I was thinking, for fun, I could like cut part of the x-ray out and shoot arrows at it. But I was thinking, people think that that's suicidal or something. But anyway, I was looking at these x-rays and I noticed one of them has what you might call a lateral view. I remember that word of my head and neck. And so I was thinking to myself, will this show the pinched nerve in my neck? So I'm going to show what I'm looking at here because I'm going to say, I think it does. It shows, I'm not going to look this up. I'm just going to go on common sense and for what I remember. I think I recall the man of the year saying, when he did take x-rays of my neck at the time I was playing football, and I could not play. I should not have even tried to play with the injury I had. But anyway, I kind of recall him saying it was my second cervical spine. Now, I'm going to show what I'm looking at here and try to guess where this pinched nerve is showing up in this little part of a big x-ray. Here's the big x-ray. And one little part of it over here has a little inset lateral view of my skull. It shows some of my neck and it shows the first few vertebrae. So since it's a lateral view, you should be able to see the closed space between, I don't know, the first and second cervical spine or the second and third. I don't know, but I'm going to show what I'm looking at and I'll go from there. Okay, but I gotta shut this off and change the view of this camera to be able to show what I want to show. Okay, here's the lateral view of my skull. I guess I would assume that's mine. That's not just like somebody's skull that's not mine. I'm saying that, well, I don't know. Is that my head or not? And is there if you look at this here, the top one here would be the first vertebrae, right? And between the first and the second there is closed. It's completely closed. And that's where the pinched nerve is. Then there's the second one and the third one, and it's open. It's open there. Okay, there's no pinch. Between the first cervical spine and the second right there, there's no gap at all. It's closed. Is this injury symbolic? I was the second child in the family, and I'm saying I was not the son of the man of the year. The first child was, the second child wasn't. Is that injury at the second cervical spine somehow symbolic? Okay, if I have just shown, I got hit in the throat by the microwave weapon being aimed at me from over there. If I've just shown evidence of that pinched nerve in my neck, then let me make a call to doctors out there in reality who know about such things and can say, yeah, from looking at that x-ray that you showed, you should not even have gone out for that team at all. You were endangering yourself from being paralyzed from that point down. You were in danger of doing that. Any decent doctor would have told you, do not go out for football with an injury like that. Okay, so I don't know if I'm right or not, and I'm not going to look it up. I can easily look up where is the second cervical spine. And I can look online and find it, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I've been saying, okay, the bad advice being given to me by America's Man of the Year, because he wanted to see me get hurt. He wanted to kill me, and as he proved later, he wanted to murder me. The way rapists often murder their victims, right? That movie, Dead Man Walking, right? It's about a man who rapes a woman and then murders her. Well, that's the way these things often happen. So this guy had been raping me. He wanted to get rid of me too, kill me. So he started trying. Well, anyway, he almost succeeded in 1982. He almost had me. Some people would say it would have been better had I died. Anyway, I'm not going to second guess that one. I'm going into emotional blackout from what I'm thinking about. So let me try to get back what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I was saying that this person I've been calling Bashuasi, okay, if she is like the normal kind of person you find in broadcasting, right, a professional woman like that, then this advice that sounds like the bad advice that I got years ago. If it hurts, don't play. If it doesn't hurt, play. This is terrible advice, okay? I should have been told, AJ, you've got a pinched nerve at your second cervical spine. Do not play football at all with an injury like that. You can't. And you're endangering yourself. You could be paralyzed from the neck down just by going out there to practice. Do not play. Do not go out for the team, okay? That's what I should have heard, in my opinion. Now, if this woman I've been calling Bashuasi is like the normal woman you find in broadcasting, then what I've been saying is, look, if she wants to get together with me, she's going to show up at my house. If she doesn't want to get together with me, she's not going to show up. Well, I'm saying to myself, what does that mean? It means she's not going to show up. Why? Because the analogy is football. She's in a world that I can't possibly play in, okay? Given the life that I've had, I cannot be part of that world at all. It cannot happen. And I shouldn't even try. I'm just going to get massacred or hurt in so many ways. I cannot live in that world she's in. However, here's the point. What is my name for this person? Bashuasi, which in Hebrew means my salvation. If she is not like the regular person in broadcasting, but she is like me, one among the 8 billion alive today on this planet, which makes her and me 2 among the 8 billion God has selected to bring together. She is that different that she's a second among 8 billion whose story is so strange, no one would even believe it. And that's why she's brought together with me by the Lord. Okay? And I'm saying, the Lord brought me together with my wife the same way. So, Bashuasi, I'm saying, by the name I've given her, this is not the regular person that you find in broadcasting, and that's why she's been drawn to me. So, do I need to say more? Let me stop. For now. Bye for now.